Hello, one and all, and welcome to Ace in the Roll. And last time, our players went up against Valamir, one of the most dangerous adversaries, if not the most dangerous adversary they faced off against, alongside a friend from Act 1, played by Butterpal, Soup, the goblin comedian bard. And now, our players are coasting back into the city of Pelemari on the airship. And as you guys arrive, is there anything you guys want to do around town? Or just go to a long rest?
I think we got a long rest on the boat back from
we
the
did.
place.
Oh, okay, well then you don't need one. Nice.
I think we should go find Ralphs.
Okay.
All right. Yep. I think that's a good idea. We should go find him.
He is not actually currently in the city.
Where did he go?
If you ask around a bit, you'd hear that he's off on his own missions to do things. That he's usually around, but there was a thing that needed his magical expertise, and he's off doing that.
Can we go to like the little jail cell that Wilvin is sitting in?
You mean his actual just like room?
Yeah.
They've just now told him not to leave.
I mean, I don't think I stopped him last time, did it?
Well, they also didn't know what he was gonna do. There's like a couple people hanging around outside, so like if he leaves, they'll know. Yeah, you can see he's just kind of sitting, tinkering with some things absent-mindedly.
Hey there, Wilvin.
Right.
Are you cooled off?
Yes, actually.
Are you no longer in a little boom mood?
I've done what I went there to do.
I mean, I'm glad you did it. Less problems we have to deal with.
Exactly.
We
I already
dealt with
know
one
they're
of them.
gonna need me in a few days.
Oh yeah, I
so-
guess we should say that. We killed Valmir.
Yeah.
Good. That should be all of them then, right?
If Hex and Tessia were both exploded, yeah, that would be all of them.
Hex, Tessia, and
Are
Valmir.
Are you proud of me, Wilvin?
Yeah. For like the
Alright.
first
I
time
need
since
validation.
the attack on Arapam, you seem legitimately smile.
I
Oh,
think
that's good.
our only threats now is the king and Aros if he ever shows up again.
I'm sure you will.
He always does.
Actually, we got this tome with like, what was it, a magical lock that would be nice to not be enchanted anymore, so we can like go through it.
Yeah, give it here. He looks it over for a second. Awfully shabby work. And he just lays his hands on it, and you see these little it almost seems like there's this magical grid that appears over the book, and you see each of the lines pretty much like shatter apart and break apart as he just pretty much removes the seal on it. There you go. What's this for? Whose is it? Yeah.
It was Valamir. We're not entirely sure what it is or what it's for, but it could give you some. It could give us some information.
You never knew that much magic. I'd be surprised if you had a tome. People don't just start learning spells for no reason.
Felt like he was doing some spells when we were fighting him. He had
Yeah, I
that
mean,
big illusion set up.
He has a bit from Stellara and Astraeus, but he was never very magically focused. They had people
Well,
for that.
Yeah.
Astraeus is the magical one, if any of them.
And now that the tome's unlocked, though, can we look through it?
Yeah, if you want to go find a place, sit down, look through it. You can find all of these spells listed inside. And did you decipher what the cover meant?
I don't think we ever did.
Okay. Wilvin will probably look at it and say, oh, I know that language. And he kind of looks over from it. Anti-magic, huh? Weird stuff.
Oh.
And he hands it to you guys. You can see, like, there's absorb elements, there's counterspell, there's, just a bunch of stuff like that. And I can quickly...
I feel like at least one of us should have counterspell for the big fights coming up.
There's
I agree.
also, a paper that seems to be ripped from a different book in there as well. That's not about anti-magic. It has a completely different spell on it.
What spell?
Death Ward.
Ooh. Ooh, shiny.
And Skelly, I need you to quickly make I guess intelligence check on this.
Okay.
Because you kind of like this page seems a little bit familiar, like you've seen something similar before.
No, I don't.
What's your
Can I help?
I will also help Skelly's
Please,
intelligence.
please, I rolled a 3. Please, help.
Actually, can I help Skelly's intelligence? I want to help Skelly's intelligence.
Yeah, one of you can
Okay.
help.
Please.
I will happily help.
I have a small brain.
I will say Skelly had the lowest DC, so if you want to roll separately, you can. But
I will. Just an intelligence check.
yeah, you know what's crazy? I think Skelly, who has mainly wizard levels, actually has the lowest intelligence of any character.
I got a 16.
16?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
You can see this seems to have been written by Azramain. And it's clearly a spell that he worked on. Probably
And
stolen.
Am I able to read it? Am I
Yep.
able to see what this is?
Yep, it's Death Ward.
Okay.
What does Death Ward do again? I completely forget.
You touch a creature and grant it a measure of protection from death. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. The target drops instead to 1 hit point and the spell ends. If the spell is still
That's
in
so
effect when the target is subjected to an effect that would kill it instantaneously without dealing damage, the effect is negated against the target and the spell ends.
I think you might want to learn that.
I do want to
Skelly.
learn that.
That's probably what Azurmain did to prevent the muses from killing us instantly.
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, instantaneous effects don't work. It doesn't save you from instantaneous effects. So like Power Word Kill, it will not save you. You will just die.
Okay.
After studying this book for a while, you guys are able to get some new spells or switch out your spells. Would you guys just head back to your temporary place to stay, or what would you guys do?
Sure.
Okay.
Did we have? I can't remember exactly where we were on the getting a phylactery stuff.
Stratus and
follow up on
Bralos
that?
were working on it.
I don't think we can
Is
do
Stratus
that right
here?
now.
Stratus is, but he's not quite ready for you yet.
Okay.
He's
Now
getting
is
some
not
last
the time
details.
to use
He's
that.
telling you he'll be ready to give you information on that within 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay. When you guys head back to your place today, you guys can see the door slightly ajar, which is not exactly how it would normally be left.
The door is ajar. Who turned the door into a jar?
We love transmutation magic, but seriously, did somebody break into our house?
Yeah.
Let's look. Let's look in the house and see if anybody broke in.
I'll
yeah.
pull out a dagger and enter with caution.
Okay.
I
As you
don't
walk
really-
in, everything looks normal. Except for one thing. There is a sealed letter sitting on like a little table off to the side. That seems to be the only thing. So it seems if someone did break in, they just left something.
I want to read it.
Yeah, let's look at the. I'm very curious.
It has a purple wax seal. And says on the envelope, to Blubble, Roses, and Skelly, for your eyes only.
Oh,
Better not
okay.
be from one of the. This better not be from one of the generals we thought we killed.
If it is, I'm gonna murder them.
Who would it be?
I don't know. Let's read it.
We bombed 2 of them.
Okay, you open it. It just pretty much says, you guys are the only ones who are ever supposed to see this message. And it is offering, the person who's writing essentially says they want to offer you a last chance at like amnesty or a pardon.
Who's writing it? Can I like skip
And-
down to
yeah.
see who the author is?
Someone by the name of Commander Crane.
New guy.
Okay. So, pretty much, I'll just give you the gist of the letter. I'm not going to read out the whole thing. But the letter pretty much says that this person works for the king and wants to meet with you directly on peaceful terms.
I think we should go.
Guys, I think this might be a trap.
They also will say that if you bring anyone else, they will simply leave and you won't get a chance to speak to them. It is only you three.
Guys, this might be a trap, and I'm a little nervous.
We could get information from it, though. I think we should go.
Do you want to insight check it?
I'll
I would
insight.
love to.
I
I'm
would give
insight
Roses
checking it.
advantage on this, because Roses knows the king. Or at least knows his tactics.
That is a 15 for insight.
15? This doesn't seem like with the king it would be a trap. In your experience, the king is very direct and surprisingly honest compared to his generals. So, because this letter says it is a decree, this letter essentially says that this person was told to do this by the king. So, if that is true, you would guess it is probably true and honest.
I personally think we should go.
Would you guys actually even take an offer for amnesty?
No,
No,
but I would like
I think it's a
information.
trap. I think we're gonna show up and we're gonna get murdered.
I don't want the offer, but I would like to see if I can find out any information from it.
So I kind of don't want to go anywhere unless we have our full party
You
with
have
us.
you have a point. Could I insight check to see if I'd be able, if I'm allowed to bring Jasper?
Yeah. Actually, I'll just tell you. Yeah, they probably wouldn't get too upset about pet or like a familiar.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
That's kind of equipment. If you think of like they help you with stuff. Like that's not
Yeah.
like a person.
Fair enough.
Yay,
Me-
Glorp is
me
coming
Rose-
too.
Me, Roses, and Blubble, so we can't take our full party with us.
I mean
That
the
seems
letters.
right.
I mean you technically can bring whoever you want, but it says that
I mean,
they'll leave if you
I
bring
feel like
anyone
we
else.
should bring them, but keep them
No.
on the airship. I feel like we should just bring them with, though.
I don't know.
Also, the area marked on the map is. I'll put like a graphic up on this on the screen for the actual episode, but I'll just tell you guys where it is if you have the world map. The ruins area to the northwest of Azar.
I have a top proposal, but like a little idea.
Okay.
We do it. Well, I think we should bring Kane, but have him hide down the lower deck because he's small and he'll be hard to notice. So if something does happen, we do have someone that knows what happened, but keep him on the airship. Because I don't trust just the three of us going if they just want us. That's
I am wondering, would Soren be able to help us get there faster?
Yeah, it would be a very obvious additional person.
Okay.
I don't know that we should bring anyone else, personally.
Yeah, I don't think that we should bring Kane if they're concerned about who we're bringing on the airship. I kind of thought they were just concerned about who we were bringing into the room.
Yeah, I feel like we should tell. We currently have 3 people on our airship right now. I feel like we should tell all of them. So
Yeah, we tell them all where we're going. So just in case something goes wrong, they know where to find us. Let's go meet Commander Dude.
Let's go meet Commander Dude.
Is this the first? I think this is the only time I've had a commander other than Artos show up. Now that I think about it.
yes.
Yeah, this
Right.
is the first commander. That's why we were all curious about him so much.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone would know anything, I mean,
If anybody would know anything, it'd be Roses. Roses, do you know anything about this fella?
Oh yeah, I know him. He was the leader of Valamir's section of the Royal Guard. Now he works for the king.
Mhm.
He doesn't fight with
Lovely.
weapons. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
He doesn't fight. If he doesn't fight with weapons, does he fight with magic or something else entirely?
No, just hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, interesting.
He's a UFC fighter. Got it.
Hey, you guys would make your way, I guess, while talking about this, out towards the airship. And as you kind of head out there, you'd see a crocodile man making his way around town. Just waves at you guys. Doesn't explode anything.
I will
I ask-
wave back.
Can I ask
think
the
I-
name of the crocodile man?
You know it's Sligo. There's only one crocodile man in the city.
Oh, my husband, Sligo Jabir.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, why did you put him here, Archer? We're never gonna leave.
Sligo. I want to give Sligo a hug and a kiss, please.
I'm gonna
Make
try.
Make a grapple
And-
check, which is athletics. He's going to try and evade you.
And I try to make Kelly not.
Yeah, you can give him disadvantage.
Yeah,
Reverse help.
Athletics.
yes.
You have disadvantage though.
Why is giving me disadvantage? I got a 9.
Because Sligo doesn't love you back. We just don't
No,
want
it's
you to
not
get
true.
hurt.
He got
It's
a
not
10.
true, it's not true. Yes,
He
is. Yes,
he
does.
slips out of your grasp just barely. What are you doing? Why are you attacking me?
I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to give you a hug, Sligo.
Stay away!
Why are
What? Didn't
Wait, hold on, wait.
Like,
Hey, Sligo, no.
like 2 months ago?
Sligo, you're alive? I thought you died.
I've been alive.
Oh, well, obviously.
I found out you guys were alive when I'm assigned to the next mission. A frog told me to go with you.
I don't think you can come with us.
Yeah, the frog told me to.
We in this I tried to like hand him the letter.
Wait, no, he said that it was for our
not-
eyes only.
What you
Do
got
not
there?
hand him the letter. I would like to say that I have the letter now.
I like how you guys
Yeah,
are
I have the letter.
wow, this message is your eyes only. Let's show it to 4 people before we go.
Yes, of course.
But not
I trust
Sligo.
my people. Why not Sligo?
What?
What's
Why
wrong
can't
with you?
why
You're
can't I
gonna
see
do
that? Is it secret?
Yes,
Look,
it's
look at his
secret.
face. You
Yeah,
gonna say no to him?
I can say no to him.
Yes,
I will.
I am.
It's okay, Sligo.
I mean, if you aren't showing it to me, you probably shouldn't show it to anyone.
Yeah, true.
But like,
We're not
Oh,
showing
right.
it to anyone.
We aren't.
Yeah. And he walks away.
no,
Bye,
no,
Sligo.
no, he's coming with us. I
No,
don't
he's
even
not.
care. I don't even care.
No, no.
No.
I don't even
Hey,
care.
hey, team. I just realized something though. If some of those guys were able to get into our like cabin, knowing one of the king's guys knows exactly where we were living. I think that's a concern.
I'm,
That
gonna
is
say, I'm
concerning.
not very surprised that they know where we live. They know a lot. It's not that
What
surprising.
do you mean? Yeah, Roses knows where you're living. Oh, you mean a different one person. Different king's
No.
cousin.
So are we at the airship?
Yeah.
Did
You
I
can see
just insight check
Soren's
Roses in
gone, Hector's
general?
gone, Kane's gone. No one's like actually around right now. I mean, you guys have just gotten back from a mission. They're all resting up.
You're inside checking what?
You in general.
Oh, fair enough.
The distrust begins.
Yeah.
I still don't trust Roses.
Sorry,
I
the
helped
distrust
murder
resumes.
Valamir. I
Yeah,
helped you
the dis-
murder Valamir. What does this mean? And you still don't trust me? Okay, I see how it is.
Leo, they come with us. If the frog told him to, and the frog's smart.
I think the frog meant our
Yeah.
next mission.
See, that's what we call a little foreshadowing for next session. Are you guys gonna
Yeah,
go
we're
like
Kelly's
hunt down
part
and wake up people, or are you just gonna go?
No,
I mean,
I don't care enough.
mm,
let's
Should we
right
write-
now inform. Let's not wake people up, but let's inform Sligo of where we're going and and a little bit about what we'll be doing, so that he knows where to find us if we get murdered or kidnapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you just do that. You don't need to like play it out or anything. You can go inform Sligo. He just like, I feel like you shouldn't have told me all that.
Hey, do you mind telling Kane
Well,
that you're answering?
We wanted,
Thank
we
you.
If
wanted
it's
to tell
necessary, but
somebody.
it sounds like I shouldn't say anything to anyone unless something happens.
Honestly, I would
I
wait
would
unless
say
something
don't
happens.
say it. Yeah, don't say anything unless something happens. We're telling you just in case something happens.
Yeah,
We
just
don't
in
want
case
to just
something
be.
happens.
Right.
We don't want
Are
to
you
die.
are you a snitch, Sleo?
I'm not gonna say anything.
We're sort of criminals.
Does anyone else know?
No.
Okay. He does like the lips are sealed gesture and then just like backs away into the shadows and just somehow dematerializes in the darkness.
Bye, Sligo.
Love that guy.
He's so
I
mysterious.
also love that guy a lot.
I will whack
Don't love
you
that
on
guy
the
the
face.
way that you love that guy, but like I love that guy.
I love that guy.
I incredibly like that guy. How about that?
Skelly, you're making it weird.
You really are.
I want to go now. I want to go.
Okay. You guys hop on your airship. There would be some people around the dock, but they'd just assume you're cleared to go. So they'd let you go. And I'm guessing you guys would take the
Iconic.
whirlpool.
Yeah.
The one that brings you Glacilla's, because it'll save you like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's one.
Okay. As you guys coast along, is there any preparations you want to make, or do you want to just go there right now?
Oh.
Huh?
Out of here.
I think I feel pretty good about this.
So do
Preparation
I. I
wise.
don't think I need a long rest or anything. So I'm chilling.
And all we did after the last log rest was like talk about
Talk
spells.
with
So
people. Yeah.
how exhausting was that?
Yeah.
Extremely. Actually, I'm actually like almost dead now.
So
1 HP.
You've just taken so much psychic damage.
Yep.
as you kind of arrive, you can see this area seems to be the ruins of some like church or monastery. And you could probably find a good spot to set down, just alongside a cliff where your airship can kind of stay airborne in case you need to make a quick getaway. And if you disembark, you'd just be able to see there's, like through like cracks in the wall and some of the windows of this church, you can just see there's two people just standing in the church area.
Do we recognize either of them?
Roses would.
Yeah. Who are they? I'd like to know.
Roses, you would see the face of your old commanding officer, Gordon Crane, standing up at the front of this, like, I guess you'd say altar. And with him is just another royal guard. You haven't met this one, though. It does seem to be one of Valamir's.
It's not Albert Lambert, okay.
It's not Albert Lambert.
I'm heading in.
Okay. So,
Yeah, same.
Gordon
I'm actually
Crane pretty much looks like this kind of grizzled older man. He's definitely like has that shorter, stockier kind of boxer build. Very muscular, despite being a good bit older. He's got gray hair. He has a lot of scars and other like marks on his face and his arms. And he wears something similar to what Roses does, except no cape, a lot less armor, but much more elaborate. The armor he does have, which is a little bit lighter, is more elaborate. And he has these silver skull masks affixed to his shoulder plates. A couple are hanging like trophies from his chest, and he's even got some like parts of them on his belt. He seems to be wearing these masks like trophies. and you guys would definitely recognize these as the masks that Azurmane's high priests wear.
That's,
Oh. That's not fun.
I would like to do a little mature thing, walk up and shake his hand. Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I so thought you were just gonna murder him the moment I said that. When I was
Yeah.
playing.
well, not yet.
I'm
Not
I'm
pleasantly
just
yet.
gonna do the
surprised.
mature thing and kill this man.
Oh, it is a mature thing, decapitate him and wear his head.
Yeah,
Yes,
he shakes your hand and nods you. Nice to meet you.
Level has
My name's
also
Gordon
just
Crane.
matured.
I would say it's nice to meet you, but then I'd be lying.
I
I'll
like
just
your
say
attitude.
thank you for meeting us here, Commander Crane.
I'm not the only one who has words for you. In fact,
Else is here.
the king does. And he gestures to the other person who essentially casts a small illusory spell, and you see in front of you on this altar the king materializes. Though as he looks around, he steps down off the altar to be at the same floor level as you guys.
Not
before
Isn't
you-
he like 10 feet tall?
He is 10
Isn't
feet
he
tall,
like 10 feet tall though?
but he's at least on the same like floor as you guys.
cool. You have a secret person, and we couldn't bring anyone. That's just not.
I told you the king had words for you. Is that not what I said?
Yeah, but I feel like you would give us those words.
That
And
is-
he's
that
not
is
even
what he
here.
said.
And he like waves his hand that goes directly through the king's like arm. He's not here.
Didn't expect him to be.
Greetings, Roses, Skelly, Blubble. I am here to offer you a bargain. You are each incredible warriors, and I have deep respect for each of you. And I would not like to see that go to waste, fighting for a cause that is unjust. I'm not asking you to join me, and I'm not asking you to betray your friends. I'm simply asking you lay down your arms.
Can I fall to the ground laughing and cackling? Like sort of roll around the floor.
You can.
Ha 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 ha.
This is just gonna look over at Skelly, kind of like, are you serious right now, man?
You're funny. Oh, you want a riot? Get one of this guy.
Your facade is no excuse for power. Maturity
You're a joke.
is much more important than
No, I'm
false
sorry.
comedy.
I'm sorry. I just think it's funny that you showed up to a place with all my friends, murdered all of them, and expect me not to try to kill you. I think that's just a little funny.
I did no such thing. Except for
Oh,
Azurmane, who tried to kill me first.
What about my cousin, B?
I
And
do not
Cheetah.
know who that is.
you know,
Well,
then you're
She's dead
general.
because of she's dead because of your attack on Arapaima, so
Then I am deeply sorry that they were caught in the crossfire.
No, you don't understand. You killed thousands of people. You killed Onog. You almost killed Azurmane. I just want you dead.
no,
I-
you killed Azurmane, sir. You totally killed him. He's dead.
He's completely murdered.
I just think you destroying Arapaima, the place where I was staying, with a lot of people I got to meet. A lot of
So
great talented people
Azurmane's
there.
still alive then? Interesting.
No.
No,
I'm Azurmane.
Azurmane's dead. When
I'm not a fool.
when my friend said
Yeah.
friend said that you almost killed Azurmane, we meant that he died shortly after you left. He didn't die immediately. Can I make a deception check?
You can try,
Good luck.
but
All
he's
I'll
not
say is
stupid.
Good luck. Good
I
luck.
rolled a I rolled a soft 20.
That's not enough, I'm sorry.
Dang it! Why did we were supposed to get information from him, not the other way around.
Oh, also not to mention, you killed my best friend. One of your men did. That's unforgivable.
If my men have done
So-
something to wrong you, that
Oh,
is
no,
on
you
them.
guys definitely wrong me, and you're the leader of all this. I mean, you're the cause of my problems.
War is a means to an end. It is not something I enjoy by any means.
To be fair, we're not super jazzed about what you see as the end of the war. We kind of like the sun. You
Yeah.
guys like the sun? We a pro sun crowd.
I would
love,
say
I
so.
love
We like-
fire.
We like having the sun. We like
And
the sun.
why?
We don't
For a
like to
deep
kill the sun.
gnome, you seem awfully fond of something that you won't see for most of your lives. And
Well, it's
someone
well,
who
everything's a
will
means.
not help you when you need it most. Where was the gods when you were in peril or your friends were?
I don't understand. That's why they kill a lot of people.
I thought that to be fair, I thought that wasn't that after you were gonna kill the sun, you were also gonna kill Uthos, so that absolutely would have an impact. It's not just about the sun. The sun's the first domino to fall.
If your traditions dictate your belief, then you are blind to the future. Do not live in the past. Order can be reinstated, but our current order is old and crumbling.
How are you going to reinstate order in a cold and dead world?
With a great amount of effort and helping to rebuild, I've been gathering resources for any reconstruction that has been necessary.
So us being here, you're here to give us information. If
I'm
I have
here
questions, I
to
love answering.
explain
we were-
my side and see if you are willing to lay down your arms and believe in something that could actually help many people, millions of people.
How could it help?
Yeah.
That's my question. How could it help?
Do you know which goddess was the patron of this very church we stand in? Or the ruins of this church?
I'm not aware of that, no.
This was a church to Sola. I attended it. Orcs attacked my people, and they slaughtered everyone. This temple was not even simply to Sola alone, but also there were nearby shrines to most of the pantheon. Their prayers and their cries were met with silence, and they died at the hands of barbarians. I was lucky because one goddess and one goddess alone had the heart to act. She didn't even have a shrine in this place, and Stellara chose to spare me. And I've chosen to follow the one who would act to help her followers, and those who do not even follow her. But war, unfortunately, was necessary because so many are caught up in the old ways of the world. I do not wish to harm anyone, and if I could, I would simply do this peacefully, though as remain and others who would attempt to silence the lesser gods and anyone else who would go against the current order must be destroyed in their eyes. So why do you fight for a cause that, when it comes down to it, wouldn't fight for you?
Simple. People are cool. I've met a lot of great people. And I don't doubt there's more people I can meet that are also very talented out there. And how will I get to meet these people if dead?
They might not fight for us, but we can fight for them. We can fight for their lives.
Yeah, not everything's transaction. You do that'll never be repaid.
I am not saying that it must be an exchange. I am simply saying that the gods are cowards. They will not act for the good of their followers, who give everything for them. And I do not care what god you follow in the end, as long as you are willing to see reason. I would not just simply destroy a city if it were not the only way. Though, I know people on your side, or at least your current side, would be willing to do that.
There has been a lot of city destroying about.
Yeah.
And one of those
I have
was
an- I have,
Valamir, who I know very well is not a good man, but he's a useful man for my cause.
Not anymore.
Fair enough.
I have a question about Solstice.
Yes.
Why did you need a new general?
Unfortunately, I don't exactly want to answer that for you, because I know you'll simply take that back to your rebellion and try and use that. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm not going to divulge information that would harm me.
If you want us to stop fighting and don't do anything at the solstice, why not give us the answers we want about the solstice?
Here's what's going to happen at the solstice. The sun will rise for a single hour, as by the decree of Sola and Stellara and their truce. As it does, I will black out the sun, Sola will die, and I shall begin the purge of the other gods.
I'm sorry,
New gods
but I...
will replace them. Ones who are willing to act, and ones who
I'm sorry, I can let that happen.
are worthy.
Why must gods act?
What's the point of all that power if you don't use it to help people? And these gods, in a perfect world, would not even require the acknowledgement of their followers, if followers at all. As you said, not everything needs to be transactional, but it is their duty to help people when they need it.
And if they don't, you'll kill them too.
Once we replace them, we'll simply be able to take away their powers if they do not do good in the world, and
Then
replace
they're
them.
not gods.
And they can be immortal.
There's-
Wouldn't it, who is able to take away their powers if they do wrong?
Stellara.
Then they're not truly gods. If
Yeah, wouldn't
Stellar
that
can
make
so
Stellara
easily-
the only
Stellar-
wouldn't that make Stellara the only like supreme god and just give Stellara more power under the guise of creating a new world?
Power to do what? To fire a bunch of omnipotent beings. It's just simple
whatever
government
she says.
organization. It's putting structure behind chaos. I'm sure where you come from there's kings. I mean, I know there is with Roses is, and Blubble, you must have tribe leaders or village leaders or something. And Skelly, I mean, you were summoned to serve a creator, and then followed Azurmane, who is in his own right a king. There
Point.
just needs to be someone to keep things organized.
Well, some people and people I know fight for power and justice. And as far as I have met of all your people, you guys just want power and to just kill people. Your army, evil, and nothing more.
I promise you, Valamir would not have made it through the solstice.
What do you mean by that?
I told you, he's
I-
a bad man, but he's a useful one.
Were you
Why
gonna like
dwarves-
sacrifice him, Solara?
Do you not think he deserved death?
Well, obviously we do. Seeing as we killed
Yeah,
him.
we.
Then you should have no problem with that. He would face his justice.
Hypothetically, we do put our weapons down and we stop fighting. What did we get out of it? I mean,
You
you
would be
killed our
offered
friend.
50,000 gold. A place to stay. People in my cabinet of servants and other workers would find you places to work, places to go if you choose to, whether it be within the kingdom or outside the kingdom. All of your crimes against the kingdom would be erased. You would live like nobles.
I haven't fixed out for issues. So you killed
That
our
doesn't
Okay,
friend.
sound-
hypothetically.
Destroyed Arapema now.
Hypothetically, what happens if we say no? Are you just gonna like kill us now?
He wouldn't. I don't think he would.
I'm not even here to do it.
I point back to Commander Crane. Would you have this guy kill us if we said no?
You see Astreus look back at Crane questioningly, actually.
I'm not sure. I would hope not. Though he is under his own jurisdiction most of the time.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of problems that money just can't fix.
And what problems do you have? Do you have other people you want amnesty for? Pardons?
I mean, you kind of destroyed Arapema, and that left a lot of people in Arapema homeless, nowhere to go, and we have been threatened. If we don't do something about it, they will be killed. So I have to help these people, and also I might have gotten revenge for my friend Sheeta, but I don't think just killing Valamir is enough. So
If you wish for those people to have homes, those innocent people, then I will grant it. Every one of them will be allowed a place. Those of them who wish to not take up arms, of course.
Azurmane's army,
Azurmane's army,
like Soren, what would happen to people?
I would
like
offer them the same deal. Maybe with a little less money for a lot of the more infantry soldiers, but for larger names like yourselves, I'd offer them a vast sum of money, place to stay,
Oh wow, guys,
whatever they need.
we're important. We're important, guys.
I would consider you such. You are part of the deaths of my generals.
Yeah, all of them. Unless there's
I was
more
not
out there.
part of. I was not part of the death of Desire and Hex. I actually tried to stop that. I will say.
It's
It
weird.
was not very successful, but
And I value the effort. I think we can both agree that there were many lives lost that day that shouldn't have been.
I can agree with that.
So
I would
agree.
not have liked it to happen that way.
If the refugees were turned over to me, they would all be offered a place. They would all be offered money to begin their lives with, or their new lives. I plan to construct new cities, expand, make new homes for these people.
If we decline, even if we decline, if we would send some of those refugees who wanted to, would you still grant them that? Even if we declined?
Yes. I don't want to see innocent people die.
I can't speak for the people of Arapama and Soren, but I feel like Soren is the type of person for you to kill his friend and just kill his friends and just leave it be.
I don't think they are either, but I would like them to still have the option if they so choose.
Yeah,
Also-
I highly doubt Soren would take it. But
Also,
some of the other civilians might.
I don't want to work for someone, let alone a king of someone that had the army to kill hundreds, not thousands or millions. I refuse to work under your name, since my goal in life is to work for myself or Azermain and nothing more.
I'm not asking you to work for me. I'm simply asking you don't fight against me.
Well, see, I can't let that slide either. I need you dead. You said you don't like seeing innocent people die. But yeah, you attacked Arapama. And then my friend Cheetah. He was innocent. And now he's dead.
From
All
what I've
Sheeta-
heard,
all-
Sheeta was not innocent. But again,
I was gonna say,
that was all
to be fair,
Valamir, not myself.
I think it's a disgrace to Sheeta's memory to consider him innocent, first of all.
Yeah, I would have to agree
He-
there. I don't know the guy very well. but-
Innocent in a way that I think he was a good person. He was just a little bloodthirsty.
He was a good person. He was just a little murderous, you know?
I hope that's not how you
Speaking
guys
of
see me.
Your old friend, I believe Crane has something to give you.
You would actually see as Gordon Crane walks over and opens up a case, and as he opens it, you can see
It's
Itagi's
Itagi's
blade.
Nice.
Hagi's
A
blade
gift
has
of
to choose
goodwill.
you.
Can I take it from his hand?
Yeah, you can.
It's in the cave.
I'll put
Good.
it in my pocket.
He'd just give you the whole case if you want it, but you can just take the sword.
Yeah,
then.
I'll put it in my pocket. I'll put it in
Okay.
my inventory later.
Maybe there's some sort of gizmo that could fit in the case. Cases are great for storing.
Does Skelly accept the blade? You take the case.
What about me, guys? What about me? I'll take his hand.
Do you want to try?
No.
Whose hand? Right?
Yeah, I'll hold his hand now.
You do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he like shakes your hand as if that he thinks that's what you're going for, and his grip is like tight.
I'll
Like
just
he
shake
seems
his hand and
extremely
let
strong.
it. I'll let it be at that. I don't want to get punched in the face.
As you shake his hand, he looks you dead in the eye. Roses, I know you're better than this. I would hope that you do not continue conspiring with terrorists.
Yeah.
I was promoted to work for the king for the same reason you betrayed the army. I didn't like the terrible things that had to be done, and that is a voice of reason, which is why I was promoted.
That makes sense.
I am If the king would allow it, I would even offer you a position back on my team after the solstice if you would be willing. And by my team, I mean the king's royal guard, not that terrible madman.
Yeah, he did kind of suck, didn't he? Valamir did.
As he said, he was useful,
Very entertaining to kill, I will say.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna walk back over to Skelly and Blubble.
Okay. Unless you guys have any last things, I mean...
Is there any more generals you have in your army that we should be aware of?
If there were, and you already know I need them, I'm not going to tell you.
That's,
If we
fair.
accept stop war, will we get the stuff you offered instantly or
You will
after the
receive
solstice?
everything that I promise the day following the solstice. I cannot risk giving you supplies simply for you to mess up my plans anyway, or even attempt to. Though I doubt you could stop it now.
Have an heir to your throne.
Not currently. If anyone, it would be Commander Crane. After I depart, the people may vote on who replaces me. I do not care at that point. They can decide their own leader.
He doesn't seem as bad as I thought he was. Honestly, now I really am now seeing Astreus. This is all out of character, by the way, as a lot more of a pawn, and that Stellara
Yeah.
is the one who's like really power hungry. And I think that Stellara has manipulated Astreus
Yeah, that's what I'm
into letting
thinking
her
too.
become the supreme deity.
Yeah, I'm 100% thinking Stellara is manipulating this man to get what she wants. She does not
And
care
yet you
about him.
and yet you made a pact with her, didn't you?
We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, you don't need to think about that until later.
Well, unfortunately I must prepare for the solstice. Do you have a decision?
Yes.
Do we want to huddle up again?
Yeah, let's huddle up. Let's do a little cartoon huddle. My opinion, no.
No.
For
No.
once, I agree with Skelly on a no.
Nope. Well, I say we stick our middle fingers up and we exit the building.
I'm not doing that. That guy,
Hey,
he's nice.
I say maybe we don't stick any middle fingers up just so we don't get like punched to death, but the rest of it I agree with.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, looking at him. We are declining your offer. Sorry, and I want to exit the building.
I respect your choice, though I very much disagree. Farewell.
And he disappears.
I
You see Commander Crane look over at where he was standing. You know, I was really hoping you'd make a different choice. And I need you to roll initiative. Next time, we will see how the party deals with Commander Gordon Crane. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you in the future episode. Bye, everyone.